we've spawned all of these skeletons and
I don't have a target.
oh, and they're level 40. Do I get experience? I guess that would be too easy. But it was basically something like this, only it wasn't really triggered. It just kind of happened. Alright, there's Devil Lightfire. So we have to keep Devil alive. Oops. But that's something that I wish Blizzard would get back into. They do it every once in a while. The Orgus the Ravager. The light burns bright in you, diver. I will enjoy snuffing it out.
I need to target something first.
I think that's what I'm supposed to do anyway. Alright, so now we don't really have to worry about Devil. Captain Redpath, Defenders of Darrowshire, rally! Yeah. So there's Joseph Redpath to the rescue. So now he has to get corrupted, and then we have to kill him, which is really sad. But I just hope I'm not like overly too powerful.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Man, that thing's got some range on it. But anyway, it's hard to keep a train of thought when all of this stuff's going on. But yeah, having like that dynamic kind of content. And Blizzard did that with like the elemental invasion steering. Oh, I can't remember what expansion it was. Alright, Marduk the Black. Darrowshire, you are doomed. Oh no, Captain Redpath has been corrupted, so now we've got to kill him. And he apparently got like new armor when he died, so. So that was it. So we saved Joseph's spirit, basically. A darkness had fallen over my eyes, but you tore me from my unholy reverie. You saved me, Valine. And now I beg you to forgive me. So sad. The fighting is over. I heard my daddy whisper to me. He scared away all the ghosts, and he says he's coming home. I'm so happy. He also said I should welcome you if you come to our house, so I made some tea. I hope you like lots of sugar. we really can't use any of this. Daddy told me to give you this key. He said it opens a chest out back behind the house. He also wanted me to thank you. Did you do a favor for him? Did you tell him you found my doll? Well, here's the key. And thank you, Feline, thank you. You're a very nice lady. So we're going to get a wand. Actually, that ring's pretty nice. What's this wand look like? Whoop. Not anything special. Cat, you are... Why do you do that? There we go. She's just jealous because I'm paying attention to you guys and not to her. But don't worry, I scratched her belly. Yeah, Blizzard really needs to get on that. Give us more content that's not just quest grinding or dungeon grinding. Give us, you know, that dynamic, you know, like they did in Rifts or, you know, in Guild Wars 2, where you can kind of go out and, you know, I mean, that gets really grindy, I admit. I believe the horses are ready. Argus Highbeacon, the gentleman who works with the Argent Crusade, spoke with me earlier. I understand he will be coming with us. That's great. I'll make room for him. I know that you're busy, so there's no hurry.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, so then we just click on here. So then we get like new things. The talisman gives our spells a chance to add fire damage. I wonder what that does. Well, it doesn't really say what it does. Oh, well, we'll take Argus's journal then. Yay. Alright, and away we go. This hardly seems fair. Why do I have to sit on top with all the stuff? Because you're short. Because you're the bravest, dear. Hey, ought to bounce one of the trunks off on your head, Terranar. I know I promised you the front seat, Kitty, but we have an elderly guest. I'm sorry. Fiona, I must warn you, Goodwin only wants to sit in front because he wants to kiss you. Oh, shut up, you dolt. You probably want to kiss her 100 times. Do not. Him. I appreciate the ride, Madam Fiona. It's nice to get off my feet for once. Do you normally walk these roads alone? Yes, I do, though it seems easier when I was younger. These days, I have to be more careful. If you don't mind my asking, what do you do that requires so much, walking so much? I service the 5 Argent Towers, mostly repairs and maintenance, and some minor magical work. Without proper upkeep, buildings within the Plaguelands tend to waste away. That's noble work. I find it satisfying. I enjoy working with my hands. By the way, if any of you need anything repaired, let me know. I am at your service. So you're part of the Argent Crusade, huh? Think you can put in a good word for us? We're looking to join the order. Certainly. I don't make it out to Light's Hope very often anymore, but when you arrive, tell Max Terosis that I sent you. Whoa, he lets you call him Max? Ma'am, would you mind dropping me off at Light's Shield Tower just up ahead? I have to stop here. Of course, I'm not going to drop you off. I'm not just going to drop you off, Master Highbeacon. We'll wait. We'll be happy to wait for you. No, stopped again. Light's Hope isn't far, young paladin. Might I suggest walking? Walking, huh? Alright, so we are at rest stop number 2. So Lights Hope isn't too far, but there's actually an achievement. I've never actually gotten it. Full caravan, yeah. Even on Goblin I did this, or not, yeah, I think I did do it on Goblin. I don't think I recorded it though.
I offer service with a smile.
The trek continues. As soon as we arrived here at Light's Shield Tower, those 2 lunkhead paladins ran off to Light's Hope Chapel. It's still a ways away, but if we're going to follow Argus along his tour of the towers, this is about as close as we're going to get. Check in on them and make sure they're alright. But I know they can handle themselves, but still, it'd make me feel better to know that you are watching over them while I'm stuck here with the caravan.
The only honest merchant's a Gilnean merchant. Open for business. Buying and
She
selling is
doesn't
in the
sell
blood.
anything different.
Interesting.
Greetings, stranger. You've entered the heart of the Plague Lands. I hope you brought your undead killing gear with you. The plague spreads more slowly these days, so the Cult of the Dam has stepped up production in order to keep the land brown and dead, as they like it. I've got a plan to stop them. Take my mortar and pestle, and use it on the living rot from the undead creatures in Corin's Crossing to the southeast. We're going to make a little present for the cultist.
Very well then.
Some of my counterparts have told me that the land wants to heal, but several high-ranking undead, along with the Cult of the Damned, are not allowing it to. That means we have to stop them. I've got a plan, but first you're going to need a cultist disguise. Alright.
Very good.
Is this guy upstairs? I'm kind of optimistic about like the next. Oh, there he is. Oh, what is this light? Oh, there we go.
Greetings.
Frederick Halston. I love the sea. Yes, it was I, Frederick Halston, who introduced the sea life to that lake in the southwest. I'd hoped to provide the crusade with a source of fresh food from within the borders of Plaguelands. However, some of the fish turned out to be predators, and now they terrorize the other animals. If we're not careful, they will kill them all. Swim down to the bottom of the scar and save some snails, crabs, and pufferfish before it's too late. Infectus puffer sashimi. Oh, okay.
For the Alliance.
Excuse me. Ooh. So again, you can just hop on that and take off if you wanted to. Vex tool.
I be listening.
My name is Vex Tool, and I have watched your fight, Blood Elf. You are strong. You killed my master Zaldar, but this does not bother me. I value strength over any loyalty that I held for him. I value strength over anything else. Prove to me one final time your strength, Blood Elf. Do so, and I will lend you my strength, for whatever purpose you may desire.
Ashes to ashes.
These guys are pushovers.
Get on with it. There be work to do.
There we go. Apparently my Voidwalker actually killed one before I could flag it, so.
You be needing something.
Yes, you are indeed strong, and I submit to you. I will join you and your friend, the Worgen. My strength is yours.
We be done.
Ding.
Speak your piece.
I'm not for sure what that has to do with. I guess he'll have a quest for us later. I can't actually remember everything that it did. Alright. So once again we're gonna go down here and kill some undead. If you're doing archaeology, this is a pretty good site for fossil archaeology. It pops up pretty often. Oh wait, I gotta. Oh gosh. Landlocked groper. I'm not for sure how me picking these things up is going to
I'm out of range.
save them. But, now don't even get me started on how a groper, which is a saltwater fish, can live with in fresh water. I mean, that's a little continuity error there, Blizzard. Come on now, you guys are better than that. Infectus Incher. There we go. And once again, I wish I had the cash to pick up the glyph. What's it called? Nightmares? Yeah, I really want to get that one. Oh, I have unspent talent points. Alright, let's see. Prevents all damage for 8 seconds, but when the effect ends, you take 50% of the damage prevented over 8 seconds. Sacrifices 20% of your demon's current health to shield you for 400% of the sacrificed health. If you have no demon, your health is sacrificed instead. Usable while... yeah, that's kind of like a thing. Both of those are like if you're feared, or it's really more of PvP. 20% of all damage taken is split with your demon pet, and 3% of damage you deal heals you and your pet, and it's passive. So you guys know I am super lazy, so alright. Yeah, I'm wondering how much see, I've still got 15 levels before I need I actually know, since I'm a Warlock, I actually don't need to buy riding, because I think I automatically get riding. Oh no, I get like the basic riding.